Hello all, this is D-Swink and
Fuzzehgamer, how y'all doing today?
we're standing once again on a small ship. This happens to be Fuzzy's small ship. And we are going to be continuing to build our small ships.
Yep.
And because, well, I guess everybody should know, take a knee for your old server. It's gone.
Yep, it is dead in the water. And it may be a little while before I can get one back up and running.
And I'm not going to be starting to build my new machine till sometime in October. So between that and our my internet going, that may not even work on my end. So what we're going to be doing is playing around, building some. We're going to expand our building experience. Would that be the right way of saying it?
Repertoire.
Repertoire, yes. And once we're finished with the small ships, which probably will be next week, if we're lucky. I don't know about you, but we'll probably 2 weeks to finish these. Maybe. And then move on to a large ship building.
So, where's my buttons?
I'll let you go ahead.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I gotta find my buttons. There's my button.
They're on a keyboard.
They are indeed on a keyboard. F9. No! F8. F6.
6.
There we go. Haha. Yeah. So,
So, show us what you've changed.
alright. So, in between, I decided to work on something because something D-Swank said about my ship, it kind of bugged me slightly, even though I did intend it to be what it was. Up front here, that's the new one. Up front here, I had a smaller front cargo bay, and if landed on planet, it'd be somewhat useless because it wouldn't even touch the ground. There's a good chance Odin won't either by the time I'm done and have to re-engineer it. But it bugged me a bit, and what I did in creative, in the world that we originally had planned, was paste it in, hacked it up a little bit, and pretty much mirrored the cargo bay front to back in here so it's level all the way through. And gave me a much bigger bay to work with. And what may inevitably be my engineering. So, yeah. This is where we're picking up, because that one is disappearing.
Alright. So, and also, so you know if things are going funky, again, this is locally hosted on my computer. So,
right.
Yeah. Yeah, things are interesting there. But anyway, nothing has changed on my machine. Not my machine, my ship. So I'm going to get back to work and fix a few things that we discovered were wrong last time.
Yeah. So, off we go.
Yep. Engineers.
My sound is not on. I can't hear anything. Let's fix that.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Maybe a little.
Okay, what part did I need? Just the forward tunnel.
Or is it my personal sound? It may be personal sound.
Alright.
Okay, I can hear things now.
Watch out, because he's hearing things.
Yeah, like a really, really loud D-Swank now. Whoo, God almighty. Okay, let's try 73%. Let's get a mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, I think that's better now. Woo. Great, good almighty.
Ooh.
And again, hopefully I'm loud enough this time because I was incredibly quiet last week. Barely could hear myself. Which some may say it was a good thing. I don't know. Isn't there a magic handshake of button presses that you can actually delete a cube of space instead of just a line or plane? Or is it just a plane or a line?
If there is, I'm not sure about it.
Would be nice if there was.
Yes.
Whoops. Quit deleting things you ain't supposed to delete.
Once I'm sure I don't need any of the structures that I had, the modules anymore that I've already built, I'll start blueprinting them and deleting them.
Okay. Oh, you don't have them blueprinted yet?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Well, I have 3 blueprinted. And since once I'm done, I've had requests to put them up on the workshop. I kind of want to make sure I don't have to recreate them for that.
Right.
So you had mentioned talking about new anime.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't have much anime that I have watched recently. Anything new? I've been keeping up with the superhero anime.
My Hero Academia, I think you called it.
Yeah, Academia. Yeah, that's been fun. That's been a fun series. They introduced a character that is whole goal is going out and killing heroes that he doesn't feel are actual heroes. Because of because reasons.
Right.
And he doesn't like heroes that don't do that are in it for the money instead of actually being a hero.
Right.
Okay, fine, fair enough. But he'll like one of the things is like he'll only let himself be off by specific heroes because he actually feels that these are real heroes. Otherwise, he's actually really scary.
So
and he also goes after villains that he doesn't feel are being appropriate to being a true villain.
Interesting.
I've enjoyed his character immensely.
I may have to give the series a try.
It is very, very good.
Because the reason I haven't touched it yet is I wasn't, and it may be a good series. I think a lot of people did enjoy it. I never had any interest in Little Witch Academia at all. And it just felt like with a very similar name, it was going to be essentially the same thing. So I never had any real interest in it.
It's having not seen that, the Little Witch. I can't say. I can't compare the two because again I haven't seen it, but it is a solid show. It's right. If you like, what was it? One Punch Man.
Mm-hmm.
and kind of the dynamics from the social dynamics comparing like superheroes in Japan compared to what superheroes in the US, how they're viewed.
Right.
It's really good. And the best part is that the prime superhero that everybody thinks of in that is very much a US styled superhero.
Interesting. The azimuth launcher, is that missile launcher a weapon?
Yes, but it's a little funky.
The reason I was asking is I couldn't tell what it was.
I believe it's a missile launcher. It has a structural support that it sits on top of.
Ooh. It might actually make out some decent detail all by itself.
Uh-huh.
Keep that on the thing. I've kind of fallen out of them right now just because I tend to binge anime when I start watching it.
Yeah.
And waiting for it on a weekly basis, I tend to forget about it. So I've been letting both the shows kind of stew for a minute. What's a Ravager? Ravager stealth. More. Okay, there's more weapons. One of them is weird names, by the way. One of them is. It's what is it? World End. What are you doing? Will you save us or something like that?
Yeah.
Weird. The relationship between the main character and the quote-unquote love interest has gotten somewhat uncomfortable because of the visual age gap, even though technically they're reborn people into new bodies and weird. The show's dynamic, the world that it's in, and the side characters are actually pretty cool, and I really do like them. Clockwork World has turned out a little better than I expected it. The main character is really annoying, though.
I tried to watch it, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, he is very annoying. But, again, much like that show, the side characters, the supporting characters, to me, are much better. And I do enjoy it. I enjoy the world. I enjoyed what they tried to do with the whole clockwork thing. But I feel like they just kind of said, okay, put some cogs over there, now we have a clockwork world. But the entire world being this giant clockwork engine is very interesting.
Yeah. When I saw it, that's kind of what I was intrigued, but that was about it.
Yeah. So I've kind of walked away from both of them for the moment for those reasons, but I'll probably return to them eventually to see how they've panned out. Yep. Oh, what I would do for a proper undo button in Space Engineers Creative.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. It would be very handy, very nice. A wonderful addition, it would be.
Okay. Info.
You can't tell me you never wanted one.
Yeah, I hit Control Z every once in a while.
I don't do nothing.
Yep. Old B.
You know I just tried that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be interesting, I think.
Hmm.
Continuing the shape of one of the pillar sides of my cargo bay.
Yeah.
As part of a dividing wall as well.
Cool. Stairwell.
You know, that shape actually doesn't look bad for a bulkhead. Huh. That's how it looks like from out here.
Stairwell. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Lovely. My dampeners were off. I wonder why.
Bow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's not bad for a bulkhead at all.
Control blueprint. Info. Solution. Download.
Okay.
Way.
That is just sexy. Why is this not just in the game?
What?
The ladder? I mean, that's just... It's too lovely. I mean, why? I don't understand that.
Because you want it.
Probably. I mean, it kind of goes back to something I've said before. Engineering around issues that you cause for yourself or set for yourself, or even just from building a ship. Yeah, great, fun, lovely. Engineering around something that just should be in the game? Not so much.
Yeah. Well, you know, the guy who developed the doors is like somebody that...
The doors? Great.
Not the doors,
It's a great
the
band.
ladders.
Yeah.
Is somehow connected to Kane.
Really?
Yeah, I'm... Either he used to do some work for them, or he may still be a scripter for Kane. What'd you do this time?
Place down something for a detail and it blocked my way in and out.
Ah.
You hear that, folks? What did I do this time? Like I really make that many mistakes. Come on, man.
Alright. Can I get your help with something?
Yep, just give me a moment.
Okay. FA. Me.
Okay, on the way.
Gotten myself stuck. I've got to... I had to kind of teleport myself out of what I was working on because if this works, yay.
Okay.
Alright. Get in the escape pod. Actually, not that one. Let's point it somewhere where I'm not shooting parts at my ship.
Probably would be a good idea.
Alright, so this right here.
Which way's up, like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Climb in. Jump in there, and there's one timer block on the menu down below. Can you hit that button?
Yep.
I want to see if this works the way it should. Okay, it didn't.
I'm flying away.
Yep.
Fly away.
Ooh. Well, part of it did. You're in the escape pod itself.
Yeah, I'm flying. I'm busted out of it and going now. I guess it took a second to bust through.
No, I deleted it, but it didn't. The lid didn't break off. I have the top thrusters on override to just... I think you're gone. Goodbye.
It's facing the right way this time.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's get a good look at the outside here. And let's see what happens. Taking the whole thing with me.
The door, yeah.
Spinning, rotating, moving around.
It's going to be hard for somebody to shoot at you while you're doing that. You kind of look like debris.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, if you could start a timer that did the wall first, it'd be nice if you could actually set how long each event happened. Like
I can. This was just proof of concept.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
I can't. It's just... I need to increase... I need to put a second timer on the escape pod. Remove the thrusters from the escape pod. The first timer. And add the timers to the second... Yeah, add the thrusters to the second one,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll with a like a 4 or 5 second time count, and it'll be fixed
Okay.
the way you're imagining.
How dare you assume my imagination?
Yeah, I know you don't really have one.
I don't know, I wouldn't say that. It's just kind of weird.